Right now we have the showers there and thunderstorms coming through. Now that line stretches just west of La Crosse, so it's come through now. Eau Claire, there's going to be a break behind this, and we'll see more later here tonight, but that is going to be coming through. There's potential for some thunderstorms with it too, so if you're out, something to keep in mind of. But once again, it's going to be a break here, and you can kind of see as we go throughout, this initial line comes through. A break, and I think you'll see some scattered activity here and there, but I think another line may try to form eventually later in the night, but that precipitation really is going to come to an end. So waking up tomorrow morning, it's all going to be further east of the area. We'll have some cloud cover lingering in the morning, but by the time the morning commute is over, we're going to start seeing a lot of clearing skies towards the noon hour, so I think everyone will see pretty much a lot of sunshine going into the noon hour. Overall temperatures, once everything clears up, we should be in the upper 60s to potentially around 70 because the cold front really doesn't come through till a little bit later for areas further north, further to the south and east, so they have a chance to get back in the 70s, including La Crosse. Further back to the northwest, it's more mid 60s or even low 60s because that front will be coming through earlier too, so that's what we're kind of looking for. Now the winds will pick up a little bit in the afternoon, 10 to 15. It kind of skipped over there, but the good news is by the time we get to evening activities, we should be back down in that 5 to 10 mile per hour range. But during the afternoon, 10 to 15 with maybe some gusts above 20 at times behind that cold front. Now going through the weekend, now going into Saturday, there's going to be a flip with the low temperatures. Given we'll have clear skies, light winds, we're going to see temperatures like we saw like yesterday, back in the 30s to low 40s, even some areas that could get into the low 30s too. So frost potential for some of these areas. They've already seen freeze conditions, so the growing season's over. But if you got things outside, once again, something to keep in mind for Saturday. You might have to cover them up or bring them inside. But it's going to be kind of a chilly start for Saturday. But the good news is lighter winds Saturday, plenty of blue sky. It's going to be really a great day, mid to upper 60s, a little bit above average, but fantastic weather to be outside and do anything really. And then Sunday, the bigger story with that is the winds will start turning around from the southeast. Basically, that'll start Saturday night. By the time we get to Sunday, cloud cover will increase. We should get back up near 70 or even some low 70s. This depends on how much cloud cover we got, but the winds will pick up 15 to 20, and we could see some gusts close to 30 to 35. You can see the winds already at 7 a.m. These are the gusts, starting to gust quite a bit, 20 to 25 just to the west. So the winds are going to pick up, and then throughout the day, you're going to see areas that will come close to maybe 25 to 30, and some of the higher terrain, maybe up above 30 at times. So definitely the wind will be the factor for Sunday. For outdoor activity, just something to keep in mind of. They will continue through the evening hour because that front that's going to bring the precipitation doesn't really get close until we get basically coming through Monday morning is when that cold front comes through. So we're going to have a warm front followed by the cold front, and that's your next chance of showers to come through. That should get through Monday. Rest of that day looks fairly good once it comes through, but that's our next chance of rain with it. Not a lot of rainfall either with that one to be expected, but once we clear that out, we're going to go back to average for Tuesday. Fairly quiet Tuesday, but then there's another system to watch in that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. A lot of uncertainty in track and path of that one. But overall, our temperature's still above average, even at the low 60, 62. That's about where we should be for this time of year. So, like I said, showers, thunderstorms right now, but once you wake up, it should be done. And the weekend looks good.
All right.
Very good, actually.
Very good. Thank you, Greg.